Hey guys, welcome back, Spencer Crypto Vibe. Good to see you here. This is okay. I think we're at the point now. There has been some crazy things happening with all of 2022, from Three Arrows Capital and Luna crash and now FTX. I think the fallout's over. I pulled out. I'm not going to lie to you. I pulled all my stuff off exchanges, even the little bit of crypto that I was using to trade, or to try to build up my DCA positions and trade a little bit here, swing. I got rid of all of that stuff because I'm not leaving anything on the exchanges right now. So for the past month or so, I think I've been out, but I'm not out of my long-term position. I'm not out of my stakes and things like that. And obviously I'm not out of NFTs anyway, buying them. So I'm in the game, but I've left the money that I played with on exchanges. Got out of that. But now, okay, so it's not over, but I think we're at the point where it's time to start figuring out who you want to go with, or whichever way, whether centralized or decentralized exchange, start buying back in. Start buying back in slowly and get in the game. We don't have to rush and go do it right now, like, oh, shit, let me figure out what I'm going to do Monday and find some money. It doesn't have to be that. I'm just kind of saying, for me, I'm ready to start dabbling back into the game and throwing little DCA positions. I don't care if it's $50 or $100 a week, whatever. Just throw something in and start building up your positions. Because if we're at the bottom, and nobody knows if we're at the bottom, and I'm not saying this is the bottom, I'm saying, from my opinion, we're as close to the bottom as we're going to be. I mean, we're closer to the bottom than we're not. So I think there's not much more down we can go, or will go. Never say can't. And so yeah, I'm ready to jump back in. And this is some of the reason. Like, the reason I think it's good to get back in is because right now, if you were to buy Bitcoin, like when you start accumulating now, let's do this first. It's a patience game. Okay, so if you're coming in to sting fast, especially right now in this type of market, in this bear market, you're not going to get a fast sting. So you need to be patient. How patient? I don't know. It could be 4 months before we see a boom. It could be 2 years. It could be maybe more years. It could be 3 years. Don't know when. The normal halving cycle would tell us, 2025 will probably be the biggest boom. So we're going into 2023 now. It could be 2 more years before we start feeling that umph. But here's okay, so if we look at this chart here, for instance, if you're buying Bitcoin now at 16,554, if you get in the game right now, look what you can do. What's the last time at this point? December 13th of 2017 was the first time we reached this price. You could actually set back the clock 5 years by buying now. If you missed 2021, okay, which is this stuff here, this big boom, if you missed this area and this area, and you think you're late to the game, look where we are. You can be buying all the way back to December of 2017. That's remarkable. You can't set back the clock like that. So from the all-time high, Bitcoin is down from the 69 that it went to. I don't know if I can reach it. We're saying 64 here, but 69K was the highest. Down to now, 77% discount. How much more discount do you need for something as big and massive as Bitcoin? This is the time to get in. Like, not today, but this thing can run any minute. This thing can run back to 30K tomorrow and never look back. I don't know when it's going to happen, and anybody that purports to know when it's going to happen you should be wary of them. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But buying Bitcoin now is a 77% discount. Ethereum is, I don't know how fast my chart's going to draw, but Ethereum, it's all-time high. I'll go to it anyway and see if it loads, but sometimes this thing runs slow when I decide to go and record a video. Ethereum now, at its discount price of $1,215. The last time, well, we can say not the last time, because there was a few pops where it dipped below that and got better. But you can be looking at buying Ethereum at January of 2018. Okay, so This is nuts. You could be buying Bitcoin from 2017 at the prices we have now. You could be buying Ethereum from 2018 at the prices we have now. Let's go to all so we can see. And also, Ethereum's price right now at 12.15, when the high was 4,500. That puts Ethereum at a 74% buyout, at a 74% discount. So here, we are on this line, which we could actually say, if we hit that line right there, we could be buying Ethereum in January of 2018. There you go. Like, you see what I'm saying? You could have, you're setting back the clock buying. I don't know why you wouldn't buy right now. And the same thing with Uniswap. I'm not going to pull up Uniswaps as well, but that's like January 21. But Uniswap's not that old, but January 21 is when you can be buying now and make up that time, and that's 89% down. That was $44, I think, at its high, and it's $5 now. If you're looking for patience, if you're looking for longevity, if you're looking for a good investment where you missed the boat in 2021, you can get back before that boat now. In some cases, you can get back before the 2017, well, the 2018 boat. That's impressive. That's depressive compared to how low our coins have gone. But you can set back the clock. People that bought in 2021 Bitcoin at $50,000, they're going to be mad at you if you buy now, because you got such a better price than them that it's kind of frustrating. But you shouldn't be pocket watching in crypto. You shouldn't worry about what other people got. But if it is your money and you bought sort of at the top, and people coming in now spending less than you and getting more than you in Bitcoin, that hurts a little bit. Okay, so anyway, this is something that I saw. I'm going to draw this up. This is something weird. I don't do this often. But I saw something that I think makes sense about the industry. It's a quote. Somebody said, bear markets create Bitcoin maxis. Bitcoin maxis create altcoin maxis. Altcoin maxis create bear markets. And that's perfect. So let me just, I'm going to type it up just so we can do the thing. That's too big. Let's knock it down some. We'll take it down. We're not trying to hold some kind of class here, but I want to have the visual because I think it stays better in your memory. Okay, here we go. So let's move this over here just to make it nice and centered, and then give me my little brush tool, and we're going to draw some lines. I think we're going to draw some lines. Let's make them red. Okay, so now bear market is, I know a lot of people watching this already know what all of these three things are. For the people who don't, I'll just make it quick. Bear market's what we in now, when the money is kind of just going down, correcting itself, getting all the fluff money out, pushing all the bad investments and the weak projects out, and the result is the market price goes down, everything goes down, and your money goes down. That's essentially what bear market is. Bitcoin maxis are the people who think Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that makes any sense. Everybody else is stupid. Why would you buy anything else when Bitcoin is the standard? And it's the only real decentralized token. And that, I mean, coin, and that is kind of true. And then the altcoin maxis are the people who are kind of like the gambler type. You want to make money faster than Bitcoin. Bitcoin kind of just holds your money. It's like this Goliath that moves up slow and steady, and sometimes it comes down, but it will go up, and it'll go up a lot, but it'll be slow and steady. Altcoins kind of just go whoosh, you know, and they come up and they go down, they whoosh. So the altcoins are everything below Ethereum, in my opinion. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum are both, you know, top of the game, and they're separate from the pack. But anything below Ethereum, starting at BNB, then down to Solana, which has lost a lot of space recently, and a lot of other tokens, those are all altcoins. Those have smaller market caps, which makes them run a lot faster, and it takes less money to make the price spike faster. So to explain this out real quick, and hopefully I can do it quick so it doesn't seem weird, but bear markets generate Bitcoin maxis. That's what we're in now. When people lose their money and their portfolio balances start going down, their net worth goes down, they start to get to a point where they're depressed. They say, let me get rid of all of these fluff projects. They've all gone to zero. they're pissing me off, and I want to just take the little bit of money I got left and get out of this game. They end up going into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the first mover, and they are the first mover. And I'll explain that in another little quote that I saw. But things happen first with Bitcoin, and then they trickle down to Ethereum. Then they trickle down to larger caps. Then they trickle down to medium and small caps, and ultimately like the meme coins. So the money trickles. The more money people make at the top, it trickles down to the smaller tokens. Okay, so that's what's happening. In the bear market, people get nervous, pull out, and just put their money in Bitcoin, and then everybody kind of is like, Bitcoin's the king, because that's the only way they're not losing as much money. Then when everybody starts to make the money, then they say, all right, now I'm back afloat. I'm kind of back to even. I want to I might not be back to even, but I'm back out of the pain. Like the pain is there. So now this was slow and took a long time. Let me drop some money down into these altcoins, and let's start making some serious money again, these faster gains. So Bitcoin maxis turn into altcoin they yield altcoin maxis. And then once you get all this money and you're happy and everything's booming, or even if you didn't get it and something happens, the altcoins go down before you take your profit, and then you get mad at the world, and you're like, man, I shouldn't have messed with these damn altcoins in the first place. What's that do? All the altcoins start bear markets, because they'll ultimately, too much goofy stuff comes out. People are trying to take advantage of people, creating goofy tokens, and it zaps the money. They lose rug pulls, fake coins, no liquidity, all the stuff that zonks small coins, and it starts another bear market, because everybody gets pulled out. Everybody's done with the dumb stuff. They want to bury all the fluff and get back to the regular stuff, which is Bitcoin. So this is what I wanted to show. This, to me, it was a good quote that somebody put, and I just wrote it down, so in case you wanted to like look at it or screenshot it or something like that, you can go with that. Okay, now one other thing. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'll just back out. One other thing that I said, that I saw, that definitely is true, is the regular flow of money. So I'm going to do Bitcoin. Let me go smaller because it's a little bit more text. That's Bitcoin. Large cap alts, medium cap alts, okay, so this is one that I know a lot of people know too, but this is kind of the standard flow of money in crypto. So you come in with fiat money, right? You fiat money, and you run it into Bitcoin first. Most people, even if you're doing Cash App, you move your money from Cash App into Bitcoin. You move your money from your bank. If you get, the wiring set up, the account with your crypto, whether it's Coinbase or whatever, then you wire it into Bitcoin and you start there. The Bitcoin money then flows down into the large cap alts. That would be the Ethereums, the Solana, the BNBs, the it used to be Polkadot, Avalanches, all that stuff. Then it will go from the large caps into the medium caps. People get a little more gambly. They want to try smaller caps because they see the returns are bigger, and it keeps on going down that path. Smaller caps medium caps into small caps, and ultimately you get drained, or you hit. And whichever one, whether you hit or get drained, you want to pull your money out, and that's back into regular fiat. Those are your greenbacks, your blue faces. Once you get back to fiat, the cycle starts over, and you put your fiat money back into Bitcoin. This is the general path that money takes through crypto. So that goes with the other thing where the bears yield the Bitcoin maxis. I wanted to put this down. This is another simple quote, but I saw it and I wanted to put it on video so you guys can see it, and you can screenshot it if you want, just to keep it fresh in your head. This is how money usually travels through. So when you start getting down here to the small caps, and the meme tokens and the goofy coins that start and they blow up out of the blue, but they're pump and dumpy. When you start seeing that happen, you're kind of getting to the end, and then you want to hurry up and pull your fiat out and ride this thing. Wait till it's over. When it's over, when all the blood is in the water, like right now, then you can start looking to jump back into the game at the top. Okay, that's it. I want to just pull those out. Remember, buying now, for me, yeah, I don't care how much lower it goes. If I buy right now, Bitcoin's at a 77% discount. That's a good 3-4x to go. Just to get back to regular. Ethereum, same thing, 74%. It's another 3-4x to get back to normal, just to the all-time highs. And then who knows where it goes after that. And even Uniswap, something like Uniswap, the first DeFi exchange that no KYC, like the first one who started with that big airdrop, even buying that right now, if that decides to kick back up again, 89% deposit, that's a 4.5x just to get back to where it used to be. And again, then it can go after that. So cool. All right, guys, appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping. I'd love it if you press like, subscribe if you haven't, tell a friend, share it, whichever it is. And I hope you have a good Sunday and the rest of your weekend. Take care, and I hope you make some money out there. I'll see you.